Okay. Alright. I guess we are connected. Yes, we are connected. So I just lowered my bit rate a little bit. Okay. I don't know if it's fine or not. I need to check it on my cell phone for that. Mic. Okay. So if you want to hear some music, first of all, let me again share the link to the social media. First here, he uh, study. Hmm, I should create. I should create some template for this. Okay, so that I do not have to um again and again write it by myself. I'm feeling very sleepy for today. Never mind. Good. We are good to go. Why does it have to be a LinkedIn post? Why cannot I post directly? Hey there. Okay, let's do it. Let's continue. We are going to close all of these windows and we are going to finally invite people from chat. So whom I'm going to invite my yo second guy and ठीक है तो let's go again. We are going to have only 3 window open. We are going to leave it open somewhere here. The stream is higher than suggested bitrate is 2500 kbps. So we've created this. Actually, we did not create this contact form. I copy pasted this contact form from somewhere. Okay. And now what do we need to do is that we need to use node mailer. But before that, I am confused with somewhere. Okay. I need to understand 2 to 3 things together. First, what is about this? Okay, this is I don't know about the use form hook, what it is supposed to do. So I will research about that. Exam. Bard just became Gemini, by the way. It has a pretty good user interface, but I still do think GPT is still smarter actually, but I'm using this just for the sake of convenience. Google, you do not have to log in, stuff like that. So, oh, let me play some music for you guys. If you want some music, retro future music, no copyright. I don't know if this has any copyright or not, but I'm just playing this for the sake of thumbnail. It looks pretty cool. And we are going to keep the volume to the low. I will keep it played. I do not know if I should sleep a little or not. Please don't have to do it. Form submission and resetting the error handling. Resetting an error handling. Info. Call use form in your component to state an applicable function if you have register form field using register function and register form the field using the register function. Register form field using the register function के लिए अरे यार use React hooks. use form as a customer managing form with the async assumption again the configure the validation should be to the aggregation should submit string. The validation is triggered on the submit event. So what is happening here is that there is some custom hook. This hook is not either like if I am not wrong, this hook is not from React. It's from some other library, React hook form taken. It's a custom hook. It's not shipped by React people basically. So what it does is it makes forms easier on React application because there are multiple other things you have to concerned about is cleaning the user input validation and stuff like that. Okay, so it keeps basically keeps or tries to keep basically tries to reduce your concerns about that. Okay, you do not have to hardcode the logic for input validation and stuff. So this is doing something which I don't know. So use form will return two things. Okay, सबसे पहले it's the form state and then it's the helper function to change the form state. Okay, so यहाँ पे we have on submit. This will be executed when the form will be submitted. Okay, and how this will be executed? This will be executed this is really weird. We pass on submit we are passing handle submit on submit as an argument, which is again being passed to on submit as a prop to the form. Well, this is not a prop. This will trigger this and this will trigger this. How does that work? I need to understand that. I don't know if you have a sentiment. I don't know if you have a send email function with the send email. Yes, I do have the send email function. So import includes use form from React function assumes that you have a send email function to replace your email based and acknowledge function creates a state and a helper function that is actually handled. And calls your send email function to send the data optionally clears the form after some using reset TK on submit handler. Where is this handler? Okay, I need to clear this conversation first because it's trying to explain me the things which I don't want, like which I want, but it's trying to make up things by itself. So it's not trying to make up things by itself. It's wait a minute. Everything is great, guys. Everything is great. The last thing I will. It's not the last thing I'm. The register function is not shown in the snippet likely connects from the fields to the form state and handles submit. The register function is not shown in the snippet is likely connects form fields to form state. However, handle submit to enabling handle submit to registering inputs. The register function is not shown in this snippet likely connects to form. क्या? So register is a function. It's not. A register is a function here. It's not what we're trying to think. ठीक है. As you can see, it's register name required true. ठीक है. फिर इसके बाद ये register email required true. why and what it is doing, what it does and why it does. On change, on blur, name, ref. On change, on blur, name, ref. ठीक है, फिर we have allows you to register and input to select an element of validation. On change, on blur, name. On change, on blur, name. By selecting the register option, the API table below will get updated. देखो अभी तो कुछ नहीं जा रहा सर पे, क्या हो रहा है? कुछ भी बोल रहा हूँ भाई लोग, कुछ भी। ये आर्टिकल ज्यादा सही रहता है टू बी ऑनेस्ट। React final for React final book. How to create a form without using library? Without using a library? अच्छा, यूज स्टेट, ठीक है, स्टेट सेट स्टेट कर दिया, यूज स्टेट कर दिया, फिर उसके बाद हैंडल इनपुट चेंज, इवेंट लिया, वर्जन इवेंट वैल्यू विंडो टारगेट, इवेंट वैल्यू ले लिया, फिर उसके बाद प्रीवियस प्रॉप्स सेट स्टेट किया, प्रीवियस प्रॉप्ट में किया, फिर इसके बाद वही event dot prevent default console dot log state. Name is going to be email and value is going to be the state dot email. Name is equals to be 100 input change. Value is equals to state.email. Value is equals to state.password. Value is equals to state.email. Value is equals to state.password. And name is equals to password. Name is equals to email. We have name. We have value. अच्छा, we have name and then we have value. ठीक है. This is basically this is a state. We have our name and this is our value. What we are going to do is that whenever we are going to enter ये ठीक है, and ठीक है. तो जब लॉग इन सबमिट होगा तो ऑन सबमिट में क्या होगा, हैंडल सबमिट. टाइप सबमिट होगा, हैंडल सबमिट करेगा. हैंडल सबमिट चलाने के बाद क्या करेगा, हैंडल सबमिट चलाएगा. हैंडल सबमिट चलाने के बाद कंसोल डॉट लॉग इक्वल्स टू स्टेट. ठीक है. यहाँ पे तो ये ऑन चेंज में ही हो रहा है. ठीक है. ये सिंपल बनाने के लिए लेट अस टेस्ट आउट दिस कोड इन ऑर्डर टू अंडरस्टैंड बेटर, और एक्चुअली लेट्स मेक दिस बाय आवरसेल्व्स. ठीक है. विदाउट वेस्टिंग मच टाइम, लेट्स मेक दिस बाय आवरसेल्व्स. व्हाट वी विल डू, yeah, I have already created one in Code Sandbox. That's going to be a test for just in order to understand that whether we got the understanding of creating a form. ठीक है. तो I'm going to where is the we are going to open this React experiment. This is not a developer. It cannot be directly opened in. Okay, this is not a dev box, so we would have to open that in the browser only. So we open box, and I'm going to turn down the resolution of the video that we are streaming over here because it may heat up our computer too bad. ठीक है. तो we have to do this. Now it's fine. It was looking the same even before the turn down of the resolution. You need to apply that later. I sometimes too easily get distracted. Are we live or not? Yes, we are live. Great. The next time I would have to turn down the bit rate in order to like stop it buffer. this is when I was trying to understand. This when I was trying to understand the hooks wala thing, you know. Yes. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to make a new file, and inside the new file we are got tsx, and I'm create a new file form.tsx. Okay, so inside the to-do.tsx I will paste that code because I need that code to be reviewed, and forms.tsx I will start writing my logic. ठीक है, तो ये यहाँ से delete करो and here delete this store वगैरह. There is no store needed. Thank you. Store ओवर पे जाके बनाना अपना. अच्छा हाँ, वो तो बोलिए to-do.jsx में तो स्टोर लगेगा ना. इनको क्या हो गया? What happened to them? React professionally AMD global but current file is a module. AMD global. The current file is a module. React considering adding an import against. हाँ मैं समझ गया यार. Before that I would need to. Did I created any store? No, I did not created any store. So provider. So ठीक है, and here I will do provider. Acha, there is one more thing. Since now it may solve the problem because this is just fine. I'll look for this later. Whatever it is trying to say, I'll state as an type one. Let us actually go to the important काम. What is the important काम right now is to create a sample form, just so that we can understand it's working. Okay, a sample form. So how we will create that? अरे तेरी forms या फॉर्म कर लो. ठीक है, करेंगे यार. We are going to input form element as well. अभी रुक जाओ. इधर I'm doing this just because yes. ठीक है. And import अभी यूज करूंगा ना भाई मैं. Why taking tension? मैं करूंगा ना भाई यूज. Never take tension bros. आ गया ना. आ गया as usual. Now we have to go for the real deal. कैसे? Do we have tailwind CSS? Does this have tailwind CSS? I don't think so. It has any. No, it doesn't have any tailwind CSS. So we will have to type it manually. ठीक है. तो input field. Thank you. Label तो देने दे. Label name. Into the current module. Yeah. Did you just mean that I should do this to solve all my problems? Oh yes, it did. It does solve my problems. Arey. No. Why do you want to? Sorry. I'm here to solve all your problems. Oh, it's not going to solve its problem. Let's actually keep this in its hall. ठीक है. I'm going to leave that as it is. Also in form I'm going to like add another field because why not? Actually no. Let's keep it as simple as possible. Email and take it inside. We are going to type text. Good. Nice. Now what we need to do is actually not said thank you. It's how it is done, huh? It's how it is done. Okay. And now what I will do is like on submit. I need to I'm going to take the previous state, and I don't know why do people do that, but still, we are going to return. Are we going to return now? Or we are going to simply return an object. Even though target dot name and dot target dot value. This is really weird. What is this even trying to do? Am I missing on something very basic in React? We having a new concurrent. This is an object. Why is this in rounded braces? It shouldn't be in rounded brackets. Because why would you would simply want to return an object in rounded braces? That makes sense, but I will do it the other way. I will write a return statement in order to be a nice guy. So this is going to handle on input change. This is going to handle on our change of the events. So I actually, so I need to discuss something here. I was like scrolling through Twitter today, and let me actually show you Twitter. Um, so I'm not speaking of Elon Musk, not speaking of these. I am speaking of such random tweets in between, such as self-education will never betray you, or after JavaScript, what next? Uh, these tweets are getting very high traction, but I do not know how and how do they get such high traction. Maybe because they have huge number of followers, which they made by following others. I don't know. Um, Again, this one, it just does not make any sense. Anywho, so I have been there when I used to follow so many people in order, so like in expect them to follow me back, but I have long left that realm because it just wastes time, and I do not know how do your tweets get viral like that, but inside you there are two worlds. So I do not know how these tweets get viral, but all I know is that you can just keep trying and posting on social media, and one day certainly it may go pop, and if it doesn't, it's your fault because you were not being consistent. Simple. That's a very simple strategy. Romate DSA. There we go. No, seriously, I do want to know. Divided 3 times. Damn. Hmm. It looks like she is doing good work, great work actually, but I don't believe this. I don't believe this. Ultimately, I would have to believe it, but I don't believe it for now. Arey, theory. So yeah, this is what ultimately this is what I was saying is that don't try to get involved too much into social media in order to increase your followers, because it's not going to pay you off. All you can do is try posting some useful content out there on the daily basis, or not on the daily basis, then at least try to be consistent with your uploading schedule. Okay, so upload quality content out there and try to be consistent with the schedule, and that's what you can do at max. Okay, you cannot please every person out there. Maybe I am wrong, maybe I'm not right, but till now I have tried pleasing a lot of people out there, and it simply does not work. Like the whatever the handful of followers you get by doing this, by like expecting a follow back, follow this, and expecting a follow back, interacting with this and that, it's not going to work out in the long term, and you have to do other things as well. Okay, social media is not your life. If it is, then it's great. If it's not, then you should also try to focus on something else other than social media, like what I'm doing here. Let's go. It's 7:48 already, and we have less time in our hands for this stream. I mean, this stream already went too long. Okay, let's try to complete this basic form so that we can like continue with our React hook file forms. So what I'm going to do is that whenever it is going to set form data, whenever we are going to submit it, function on form submit when default ठीक है and cannot assign to the read only property method of the object. The thing is that event.target.name, I have not written the name over here, so the name of this will be email as usual, and name of this will be pass as usual, है ना? तो On submit it does, but actually not. Okay, no. Hmm. So the value part is not really necessary. The value attribute for this input label is not, sorry, the value attribute for this input tag is not necessary. है ना? तो I'm going to washroom, guys. So this is probably the end of the stream right now, and we are done for today. We'll get back with more energy tomorrow, and hopefully we will get done 5 times more than what we are doing today. Than what we have done today. We will get more done in 5 times more than what we have done today. Okay. So see you guys later. Keep grinding and enjoy the work, the process, whatever you want to say. Okay. Bye bye.